I know this is like the most unflattering angle, really bad lighting. We're going back up to my room, but a change of scenery for once. The shoe room. Why is it called the shoe room, you may ask? Is it because of those that it's called the shoe room? Or all of those that it's called the shoe room? Or all of those that it's called the shoe room? Yes, it is. Why is this really uncomfortable? Okay, we're going upstairs now. Welcome. I know you're really close to my face and this is like really weird. It's like we're having a personal one-on-one conversation almost. That was the idea. So, I'm gonna back up a little bit so I'm not all up in your business because I've been sick, which we are about to get into. You can literally see how chapped my lips are. I am so close to you. But that's fine. I thought that we should sit down and talk. I know that's a little less entertaining than really anything else that I could have picked, but I kind of wanted to update you on my 2022 so far and kind of explain why I'm just now posting a video and my last YouTube video was like a year ago, and it's like, which is crazy to think about, right? I have filmed many YouTube videos since my last one I uploaded, but there was always something that went wrong. There was always complications. I couldn't export all the videos. I didn't have enough storage on my phone or my iPad to edit this and edit that. I don't have a laptop. I can't edit videos on a laptop yet. So if you're seeing this video, that's a miracle because I've somehow figured out how to clear enough space on my phone or my iPad to be able to create this video. So I kind of just wanted to sit down, have a personal one-on-one talk with you. You're not in trouble. No. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is what I want to do with my YouTube channel this year. All I know is that I want to keep pushing out content until I figure out the direction that I really want it to go in, and I'm hoping in 2022 I can be a little bit more consistent and grow a little bit more of a following, but we'll see how that goes. We're gonna zoom you out a little bit. There we go. Now we're not like all up in each other's personal business. My channel, kind of a hot mess. That's kind of my forte. That's how I roll. Hot mess. Sometimes a cool mess. I don't know. So another thing that I wanted to talk about is just what 2022 has been like as of recently, because I've been wanting to upload a YouTube video for a while that was called like Christmas COVID, and I might still do that, but I feel like we're so far removed from Christmas. I get that it's only January like 17th, but I feel like we're so far removed from Christmas. But the reason why I haven't uploaded anything as of recently is because I have just been sick. I've been like sick. My family's been sick for like a month. So first we had COVID, and it was around this time, December, that we all got COVID, and it was just like a handful of days before Christmas. None of us could go anywhere, see any family, or really do anything for Christmas. Everybody was sick on Christmas. Thankfully, I didn't really get it till after, but then I was stressing out because I was like, what if I get it too late and then I can't go on this retreat that I was planning on going on in January. I got sick and it made my throat hurt, and it affected my throat so much that I completely lost my voice, which I've had strep throat many times. I've had plenty of other viruses that affect my throat. I get allergies, colds all the time, and I've never once lost my voice to the extent that I did. So I was like, this is obviously COVID. I completely lost my voice. Everybody else has a sore throat in the house. Like, this is it. Then I started getting better, and I went back to work for like 2 days, and I was like, yay, I'm better. Then my body decided, hey, you're gonna go to work for 2 days and feel fine, and then you're gonna get COVID again. And I was like, okay. And mind you, the first time that I had COVID, all I had was a sore throat and lost my voice. That's it. I never really had a cough till towards like the end. Never really any of that. So I took a test 3 different times, and every single test I took came out as negative. I was not positive for COVID, even though I had the exact same symptoms at the exact same time as the rest of my family, and everybody else in my family tested positive. I took off work for about 10 days because that's what the quarantine was, and then as soon as I wasn't sick anymore, the quarantine went to 5 days, which is weird. But anyways, like I said, solid for a couple of days, and then I got sick again with COVID, but this was full-fledged. Like, I couldn't get out of bed for a couple of days. I had such terrible body aches. I had high fever constantly for a few days. It was miserable. I finally started recovering, and I had to call my work again and be like, hey, listen, I came home from work with a fever. I tested positive for COVID as soon as I got home, like, and she's like, okay, well, since you just had COVID and you can test positive a while after, the COVID protocol doesn't apply to you, which was very weird. And they were just like, but you can't come in unless you've been cleared of a fever for 70-something hours, 72 hours, I don't know. So I was just like, okay, cool. So I was off of work for a solid, like, several days again. And then I was gone to that retreat. I finally got better right before the retreat that I was planning on going to in January. And I was all cleared. I went and it was awesome and it was super fun. I'm so thankful I went, even though I was terrified to go because I was like, I was just sick. I barely am recovered. Like, I'm scared to go. But I went and I'm thankful that I did. So then, after I went on the retreat and I got back home and I worked again for like a few days, my little brother, my youngest little baby brother, who's like 2, he got the stomach bug because he had been puking and like all that fun jazz. And then my mom tested him because he had like a cough. And he got COVID. He tested positive for COVID, and we're just like, that doesn't make any sense. We do at-home tests. He tested positive, and we're just like, okay. And then within a matter of 2 days, literally I learned that he was sick, my mom got sick, my sister got sick, and then I got sick. So for the past few days, I've been just like down and out. I lost my sense of smell with COVID, so I still can't smell. My body's still really weak because I've literally just been constantly sick with barely any breaks. So my body's still recovering a lot. But that's why I haven't really filmed or uploaded any YouTube videos in January. Not that anybody knows I was planning on doing that. I don't feel like I need to make an excuse, but I just kind of wanted to catch up with you, you know? Just wanted to fill you in on my life, how it's going. 2022 has gone off on the worst foot. But hopefully I can make a comeback and I can recover. We're gonna try to make the most of this year. So I feel like it's going to be a great year. I'm weirdly optimistic about it because I'm very pessimistic of a person, but I'm weirdly optimistic about this year. I feel like it's gonna turn out well, and I'm looking forward to taking you along the ride with me. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Should I make a new intro? A NASA hat. I don't really wear hats. Hi.